You got that daydream look in your eye, and I got that red lip classic thing that you like, and then we go crashing.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Cosmetic Chaos. Today I have a pretty big haul for you. I have been kind of avoiding Sephora and all the drugstores because I wanted to save some money over the holidays, so I had not been buying pretty much anything. I had posted a blog post about whether or not I was going to buy the Gwen Stefani palette, the eyeshadow palette, and I didn't buy it. I still haven't bought it, but I have picked up some other stuff over the last few days, so I thought I would share my thoughts on those items with you. Most of it is new or just released. For some countries, it's been out for a while. I'm looking at you, Anastasia. That being said, I'm just going to get started with it. So I will start on the more high-end items, and because I've already sort of mentioned it, the first item I have is I did pick up the Gwen Stefani blush palette from Urban Decay. I love the packaging. It's so beautiful. I may buy the eyeshadow palette strictly for the packaging, but I really don't need the shadows, and to be honest with you, Urban Decay hasn't really been blowing my mind with the shadows lately. So this is the blush palette. A couple of comments I will make about it is even for me, and I'm not that tanned, I'm not that tan right now. It's more of a highlight palette than a blush palette. These two shades here, they are great blush shades as well as this one here. But these three, so I'm looking at Angel, Hush, and OC. They are lovely colors. If you look at these three here, you'll definitely notice they are much more of a highlight than anything else. So I'm talking of Angel, OC, and Hush. Easy is very pigmented. I'm wearing it right now on my cheeks. I did have to actually put powder over top of it to make it a little bit more toned down. Cherry is also quite nice, and I tried Lo-Fi the other day. This is an orange-based matte, which is kind of different, and I liked it. It warmed up the face just enough that I actually kind of liked it. Next thing I bought, and it looks like I'm on a face product kind of binge in this haul video for sure. So I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I wasn't going to pick this up, and then I talked to Color Me Cassie, and she had been using it, and she said she liked it. So I did try it in the store. I have a pretty popular video, the Kevyn Aucoin contour kit with the cream contour in it. That was the first cream contour I ever tried and liked. The one I tried before that was the Smashbox Contour Sticks, and I returned them. I don't return anything. I hated those. It was like drying on my face with Sharpie. No good. You don't want that. I couldn't blend it out to save my life. This, on the other hand, is very creamy. It is creamier than the Kevyn Aucoin. I still like the Kevyn Aucoin, and I think that the contour shades in it are a little bit more me. This one is in light, so we have Banana, Neutral, and Fair, and then we have Havana, Light Sculpt, and Java. These, in the lighting that I have right now, all look pretty similar. But I'll throw in a close-up of most of the products because the lighting's a little wonky because I'm filming at night. I love the Banana, and I love the Light Sculpt. I use that to contour and highlight under here. I don't even need under-eye concealer when I use this. I've also used Neutral for under my eyes as well, and it does a really great job. I haven't used Fair yet because it is a little bit light for me. I will probably use it just to see how I like it, but this was pretty awesome. I picked this up at the same time I picked up the Gwen Stefani palette. Carrying on with Anastasia Beverly Hills, we all know that these had been released in the States last year sometime, and they didn't release at Sephora in Canada, so we couldn't really get our hands on them easily. So obviously I bought all of them. I will say I am currently wearing Vintage on my lips right now. It goes on a lot darker than it is in the tube, but I do really like it. These 6 are all that are available on Sephora.com right now. I think a lot of them are sold out. I will put the names of the ones that aren't sold out below. Hopefully they don't stay sold out. So I have a problem with dropping things on my table. Since this one's so eager to get out of here, this guy is Potion. It's a very dark purple. It's almost black when it's on. This guy here is Pure Hollywood. This is just a nude pink. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I do actually kind of like it. It mutes out my lips a lot, but it's no more than, I guess, Velvet Teddy by MACwood. Again, this one is Vintage, which is on my lips right now. This guy here is Party Pink. I don't know how much wear I'll get out of this one. I do like the shade, but it's pretty crazy on. It's very Barbie pink, and I don't know if that's really for me. This is American Doll, and this is a red. I wore this the other day. Had great lasting power. I put it on twice, and typically I get the ring around here. We all know what I'm talking about. I have a job where I talk quite a bit, and I generally, if I'm wearing any kind of lip product, it collects around the moisture ring of my mouth. I don't know what else to call it. It sounds disgusting, but that's what it is. This did that, but not as much as my Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, which I love. So maybe these are going to replace them. I have to do a little bit more tests to really make that call, but you never know. I'll keep you posted. The last one I have here is Karina, and it is a more coral pink than this crazy party pink. So you can see the difference. This is just a little bit more corally and a little bit more me. I think, oh, that's not it for high end. So I'm gonna move on to hair. I picked this up today, actually. This is Rita Hazan, New York. It's a root conceal for grays. I hate paying to have my hair dyed, but my grays are getting to the point where I have to, because they're so aggressive, especially in and around here. I'm not gonna do a demo because I haven't tried it yet, and good lord if it gets all over my face. Not gonna be pretty for the rest of the video, that's for sure. But basically the idea is it works like dry shampoo but covers up your grays, so you be 6 to 12 inches away, spray it on your roots. You are supposed to be able to use it on your whole head and all of your roots. I don't know why you'd really want to do that. I would probably more just spot spray it on my grays when they're showing to kind of conserve the product. This is dark brown and black. I believe I saw it in blonde, brown, and red as well. It says it's best on dry styled hair, again to hold 6 to 12 inches away, and it will stay in until your next shampoo, which is kind of cool. You don't really have to worry about getting it everywhere. I sprayed it in my hair quickly right before I jumped in the shower, and you know what? It did cover the gray very well. I was pretty impressed. Then I washed my hair, and now my grays are back. Last but not least, on the high-end spectrum, I did pick up a Sephora, it's actually an eyeliner, but I'm using it as a lip liner. One of my favorite lip liners is by NYX. It's a very bright purple. I didn't check the number before I came to film, unfortunately, so I will put it down here. But I bought this as a replacement, and any makeup company that is watching this, anybody who's involved with marketing or involved with product development of makeup companies, make more purple lip liners. Jeebus. This is an eye pencil, and I have to double it as a lip pencil because I can't find another company that puts out a bright purple lip liner. There's so many bright purples right now. It's so popular. All of these bright colors, and you can't get a lip liner to save your life. And if you're like me, you gotta have them, or you're gonna have liquid lipstick in your eyebrows. And what do you know? While we're on the purple lipstick rant, my first drugstore item is this NYX Liquid Suede in Amethyst. I picked this up at Shoppers because Shoppers is starting to carry NYX, which is so great. I'm so happy about that because Rexall is terrible at their logistics. They never have anything in stock. I wore this on Monday. I'm a little disappointed. It doesn't really set. The color payoff is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It literally is like paint, but it's like paint that never dries. So it's getting everywhere. I'm getting that big ring around my moisture ring. It's like partially dried on the outside, but it never really dries or sets on the inside. And then it's two different colors. I didn't put it over a lip liner because I was rushing the day that I did put this on. So I would like to see it with a lip liner, and then I'm going to try it with a lip primer as well. but I'm not holding my breath. It's going to be that awesome. The rest of the items I have for the drugstore are face items. Some stuff has been out for a little while. Some stuff is pretty recent. So I'm going to start off with cleaning this off because I just used it and it's ugly. But the Matte and Poreless Fit Me by Maybelline. I got it in the shade Porcelain, which is hilarious because I'm not that pale. Even in this video, I look super washed out, but I promise it's just the lighting. Again, I'm filming in the dark, essentially, in my office, and it's no good. I really like that this isn't set into the pan. I was using the Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl, and once I started to get into the pan, I couldn't really use it anymore. I can't really get my brush in it because it's so deeply set that I can't get in there anymore. I do really like this. I've been trying a whole bunch of different types of setting makeup because I'm getting a little bit older. My skin is changing a lot lately. I'm finding that a lot of things are piling in my wrinkles in my forehead. So if anybody has any recommendations for how to make that stop and how to stop aging, that would be super. This is sad. I've got like gray coverage beauty items. I've got some anti-wrinkle items. Oh man, what is happening to me? Where is the time going? Okay, next up we have the True Match Lumi Cushion. I was excited to try this. I looked around Rexall for this. I looked around a few different places and couldn't find it. Just to show, the mirror in it is amazing. It's so big for such a small compact. It literally takes up the whole lid. I love that. It does come with this little pad thing and you can put it on your finger. And this is closed with a little sealer over top. And if you look closely at this, it's a really interesting type of product. It's got a whole bunch of pores in it, and when it says it's like a cushion, it literally is like a cushion. It tells you to put this into it and then just, dab it on your face. I did use this once, obviously, because I wanted to follow the instructions and see how I felt. It did give a really beautiful light coverage. I really did like that. But I don't particularly like this. I don't think it's very sanitary after you use it once or twice. So I will stick to my brushes. I'm wearing this right now. It gives full enough coverage that once you throw some powder on, there's not a lot showing through. That being said, it feels very light and had pretty good wear time. So I would definitely repurchase this if it stays as is right now, with my thoughts on it for sure. Even my True Match Lumi and my regular True Match, I'm kind of falling out of love with them right now because I'm having so much issues with piling. Next up, we have this Master Contour from Maybelline. So I saw this and I was excited because you're actually getting more high-end tight makeup in the drugstore. I believe this was about $15. It comes with this crappy little brush I probably never use. The colors are okay. The blush is lovely and the highlight is actually pretty nice as well. The contour shade is a little bit orange and I'm not really sure why. It is like obviously orange, and if you're really using it to contour and it's being sold as a contour kit, you don't want orange to be what's carving out your face. That doesn't work. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. That being said, it's the same type of packaging of any of the Maybelline palettes that they've had out, the eyeshadow palettes. I have reviewed most of them. I'll link those down below. They did also release, I believe, a rocky nudes or rock nudes, something like that. I haven't picked it up. I don't think I will because I have all of the other ones. So I have the nudes, the brights, rose, all of those, the smoky, and I don't really love any of them. So I will not be picking up the new one they have released. But again, the packaging is the same. I have one huge complaint. As soon as I opened this, the highlight fell out. I literally opened, done, fell out. I did put it back in and it seems to have refused itself. Let's see if I can bang it out. Yeah, it's refused itself. So I don't really know what happened there, and it is fine. It didn't damage it or anything, but it was sealed. How is something sealed product falling out? It's just disappointing. Again though, the blush and the blush and the highlight, very nice. Contour can be used, but again, it's a little bit orange. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. I don't particularly love it. This has been out for a little while. This is the Lumi highlighter. I bought it in sorry. I bought it in Rose. It is a blush highlighter. So you get your blush down below and at the top, and on the sides you have your highlight. It also comes with this mirror and a tiny little brush. These brushes typically aren't that popular, but I believe that if you're using it for highlighting, the type of brush I use for highlighting is a similar shape to this. So really, to not have to take my giant fan brush with me, I think this would do the trick. So for travel, it's not so bad. I will leave it in there, and if I ever need to use it, I will be able to. I haven't used this much yet. I've only had it for a few days. I have swatched it and I did wear it one day, but I definitely think it's overpriced for what it is, considering I have bought Wet n Wild trios that are 3 times the size, and I've paid $10 less, and it's giving me a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. They're much more pigmented than this, and I will link those reviews down below for those trios. They're definitely worth it. And last but not least, Maybelline also came out with a setting spray for the drugstore. So this is Master Fix. This is very similar to the L'Oreal Infallible. I've used it once or twice. This one is a wear boosting setting spray, and it's translucent and oil free. I would assume it would be translucent considering it's a setting spray. You don't want to be doing up all your makeup and then being like, now my whole face is spray painted pink. Why would you want that? Lightweight translucent mist, extends wear and keeps just applied makeup fresh, helps prevent makeup melting and color fading. The day that I used this was a very stressful day for me. I was running around, I was doing quite a bit of work. I was literally on the move all day, every day, and talking the whole day. I was trying this and I was trying the Lumi foundation at the same time, and the pair worked very well together. So I'm confident that I will like this as well. It is a few dollars less than the Infallible, but it's about the same size, and the packaging actually looks identical. The only reason I even knew it was a different product was because of this pink band on it. So I am suspicious, and I should have looked to see if it's exactly the same packaging, because I think it might be. Okay guys, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this haul. Don't forget to like and subscribe on this video, and if you have any thoughts on any of these products, please let me know. And if you have a recommendation for a purple lip liner other than the NYX one, please tell me, because I am at a loss. The girls at Sephora couldn't even help me today, and I ended up going with an eyeliner.